Greetings, everyone. This is the Hipster Snek, and today we are uh, confirm, trying out the Building 71 incident. To ensure best possible experience, recommend use headphones and possible play in a dark environment. Check and check, good buddy. Oh, I hope this music isn't copyrighted. The Building 71 incident. They are all of them asking the same thing. What's the matter with the moon tonight? All right. I don't know if that was waiting for me to do something or what, but whoa. Between 1997 and 1998, Building 71 at a university in the south of Brazil was closed after allegations of a gas leak. However, during this period, on several occasions, suspicious activities were detected from within the building. An employee whose identity was not disclosed decided to investigate and record the origin of such activities. The man ended up being considered missing by the police, but portions of the recording are now being released to the public. Insert tape. Oh, so we're a found footage detective. All right. Ooh, this car is nice. This is old school. All right. So, camera zoom. Okay, it'll click back to normal afterward. Half expecting a Slender Man to show up. Oh, I actually realistically cannot turn my head, open the glove box. Oh, okay. Flashlight. Yes. Okay. F. F. Nice. This is retro chic. So retro I don't even have gas pedals. Nah, I'm just kidding. Okay, so I guess we're all ready then. Oh, just a few minutes later. Oh, climbing into the window. All right. Not even bothering with this whole door shenanigans. I mean, who would do that? Good thing I'm a Snek and can fit in narrow spots like that. These look like old Apple IIs. My elementary school had some of those. It's actually one of the first computers I actually got halfway decent with. It's like books and general storage. Not. Wait, what's that? Can I crouch? I can, but it's just a box. Some tapes. Now I can push the button, but it doesn't do anything. It must not be plugged in. Too fuzzy to make out any writing. If you guys can read what any of that is. Oh, a floppy disk. That takes me back. Books, diskettes. Got some writing here on the board. INT main. So it's like a computer class. Some kind of coding exercise. I don't know much about coding, so if anyone wants to tell me what this would actually do, I'd be very curious. It'd be kind of annoying to teach a computer class using a chalkboard. Light switch. Doesn't work. Trash can. I can't jump, so I can't really look down it. No dice. Nothing. Ah, fire extinguisher. So we are up to safety protocol. Weedos. MegaWare Weedos 97. That does take me back. I too remember, Weedos 3.12. Good times. What's that? Oh, it's a game dude. Yeah, everyone had a game dude. It's like some of the lights. Oh no, that's light coming in from outside. Okay. Well, this door is open, so let's investigate. Wow, the entire chalkboard gave out. Or the support for it, at any rate. Kind of a whole lot of nothing in here, though. Can I kick these out of the way? Nope. Alright, so everything's in disrepair, which I probably could have guessed. Nope, that's not happening. Well, that explains why I couldn't just go into the door. I'd have to cut the police tape. Well, whatever. This would be some kind of admissions or security desk, I assume. Looks like the stairs are out of the question. Year 2000 problem. Welcome, students. Here's to another great semester. Now, I could be mistaken, but if my limited understanding of the world outside of my home country is any indication, I seem to recall that in Brazil, it's primarily Portuguese that is spoken. Empty water. Now, I do not speak a word of Portuguese. And even if Spanish is spoken, I don't speak that either. So it's kind of a lose-lose for me. Beds? Why would there be beds on a college campus? Unless... Would the dorms be the same building as the classes? Is that normal? When I went to college, I commuted, so I literally know nothing about this kind of thing. Remember why you're here. December 17, 1997. Marcelo, unsurprisingly, Daniel irritates us a bit. He understands well his privileges of being related to Claudia and takes advantage of them to pursue the ascension. But I ask you, the simple fact that he is not a chosen one, and this is a fact, is not enough to remove him from the group. We were never on the same page in regards to letting ordinary people join us, and you know I'm against it. I know Claudia would agree with me, at least on this matter, if she were still around. To make matters worse, Daniel seems to be talking to outsiders about our plans. Before you ask me, no, he is not willing to participate in the initiation, weak as he is, but it was to be expected. Sincerely, Ines. Okay, so something shady was going down around here. It's like ration tins. When they left everything. They were left in a big hurry, whatever happened here. No dice. Adobo photo shoot. Back in the day when you actually bought software and just owned the software and you didn't have to worry about stupid things like continual annual licensing agreement. Rita Silveira Andrade Paulo Spirata Sandra Perini Alicia Rosa Barras and Francisco Guidi. I'm sorry if I butchered those names or if those are names of real people because I'm dumb and I'm not great with names on the whole. Let's say Snek names tend to be very simple. Alright. I'm assuming that's nothing, because I'm a horror protagonist, and I'm just going to blindly wander into the hands of death. And really, why shouldn't I? Another one of these weird makeshift dorms. Hmm? Oh, that's the refrigerator humming. Can I read this one? Kinda, not really. Looks like a recipe. Ice maker, milk, canned food, frozen something? Maybe some kind of Asian noodle dish? Sounds like the fridge still works, so this place still has some power. Water jug, maybe? Burner. Food. Cups. This place was definitely lived in, no doubt about that. Building 71 closes. Gas leak allegation. So someone definitely came back between then and now. There wouldn't be news articles about the closure after the closure, unless someone deliberately came here against all advice. Whoa! What? Okay. So it is a few minutes later. And now I am somewhere? Oh, I must have gone up like a stairwell or something. No dice. Good. I like spooky dark corridors where I have absolutely nothing to defend myself. Wait, is this... No, that's different. I thought that might be the same one from before, but it isn't. Wow, this flashlight really doesn't work at long distances, does it? I was hoping that was a box of bullets, you know? But our fate's kind of a foregone conclusion. Can I run? Oh, I can run. Okay, I can kind of speed this expedition up a bit. I'll tell you guys a fun story. My dad was a local politician back where I used to live for a couple years when I was a kid. And that included when Y2K was actually going to like present a problem. Bathroom. Now the bathroom has light that kind of works. Toilet! 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 I don't know why I even believed for a second that it would be something different. My dad was actually, like, answering a lot of questions. And my family has always loved technology. I kind of grew up inundated in the stuff, as if that's a surprise to any of you. But, like, yeah, there were genuine concerns that this could have been, like, an apocalyptic scenario. 4 people went missing. The morning of Tuesday, July 12th, 1932, began it. Commotion in the city, according to relatives. Next week, Sev. Okay, can you tone down the environmental ambiance a tiny bit? So it's hard to tell if this was some isolated thing. I laughed when I heard what they said, but when I first saw it with my own eyes, I really felt my eyes attached to it. It's hard to tell if the school was in on this, or if the school itself was kind of a victim. Oops, that's upside down. Let's walk to the other side of the table. I felt like I was floating, Claudia said. It was like I was being pulled by it. When asked about her something. But yeah, like Y2K was one of those things where people really just kind of assumed that this issue with the computer clock was going to be the end of everything. I mean, it might set us back as far back as the 1980s. That looks like a ritual room, which means I want nothing to do with it. Or rather, I want to explore around a bit before I go to the ritual room where I will inevitably be murdered. What's this? Apparition, occult. Local newspapers talked with someone. Only the chosen ones can see it. Oh, good thing I'm not one of those. Yep, positive of that much. Okay, there is another room to explore. And this isn't really, like, that much more encouraging than the ritual room, gonna be honest. The upside is, if I stop to watch the TV, I'm pointed towards the door. So if something tried to come in, I would at least see it coming. But this is a horror game, and I'm dumb. So I guess I should finish my story real quick before this inevitably gets me killed. I once had a classmate when I was in middle school try to claim that her cousin's computer exploded when she changed the date. And like even as a kid, I was like, that's not how computers work. Like, I didn't even fully understand what the scope of the problem was, but yeah, people were really getting out of hand. I mean, there's tapes there. Am I not going to watch them? Am I not going to at least take them with me in hopes that when I get out of here alive and free to pursue a life of religious fulfillment, that I could watch the tapes at a later time and thus have greater understanding of the situation? No! I'm a horror protagonist. Why would I do that? Alright, ritual room it is. Just wanted to make sure I didn't overlook anything and miss some story beat. Because here's the thing about ritual rooms. You typically don't come out once you've gone into one. It's a ritual room. Yeah, this looks wholesome. eye? No, it's mannequins. Those aren't feet. Those are just robes. Unless it's both. Oh, good. So, yes, because I just walked into a ritual room where there was candles, satanic marks on the floor, and a bunch of occult robes hung up on mannequins. What is my first instinct? I think I need to explore deeper. Yeah. This is why you were never found again, dude. Claudia, 1932. This happened a long time ago. Or whatever's been happening has been happening. August 14th, 1965. Roberto, I can't contain myself. Do you realize what we've just proved? I don't know how to put it into words, but they were right in front of me, and then gone, without a shadow of a doubt. I can say the other moon is real. Other moon? Alright. What other situation can I put myself in that will definitely get me murdered? July 25th, 1998. Lewis asked me to send you a letter as you won't be back for a few more weeks. It's getting difficult to keep an eye on the offered ones. One of them came close to escaping last night when the stairs weren't being watched, and that got me thinking. This week we'll be piling up some of the classroom tables on the stairs, ensuring that the only viable way out, the way to get around, is by using the elevator. I think that way we can ensure that no one runs away. I'd like to know your opinion. Sincerely, Pedro. This has got to be rotten by now. Like, I've already walked into the scary room with the TV static. I've gone into the ritual room. And look, this isn't... That's a blood red solar eclipse. I'm also like on the 3rd floor, so jumping from here would probably break my legs if not kill me. So, yeah. I guess this guy is really determined to get to the bottom of this. And you know, I respect that to a certain extent. But could you at least have brought a gun, or a sword, or a small woodland animal? Something to defend yourself with. Yeah, some of these rooms at least have power. Is that a person? Looks more like a tarp covering a corpse. Okay, look, I love fans, but this one is super annoying. Can we please stop that noise? No dice. Watch, they're gonna move while I'm reading this. September 2nd, 1967. I wish the things I heard were a lie, but it seems they were not. I'm too old to put up with things like this, Roberto. I didn't leave you in charge of the congregation for you to take absurd actions. Initiation ritual? It seems like you're turning this into a business to take people's money, and worse yet, use the situation to feed the cravings of your sick mind. Please remember the beauty behind the ascension and why we started the congregation. Sacrifices were never a part of it. Claudia. So, something's changed. This organization was apparently something before, and now people are being human sacrificed, presumably in a very cult-like initiation process. Python 3. More coding textbooks. Some people were being swindled out of their money and then killed off so they couldn't testify against the cult. Oops, the other moon is real, right? And now we have a scary blood moon solar eclipse thing happening, which is definitely not good for us. And they wanted to stop people from leaving. So, yeah, there's like a good chance that the school was definitely totally in on this. That atmospheric ambiance is getting worse in every room. Nope, nope. No dice. But this does seem to be the top floor. At this point, the smart thing would be to get out of here. Though, being this is a found footage kind of horror game, that's a foregone conclusion that that's not going to happen. Okay. Where have I not checked? There's only 3 desks. Why couldn't you give this like one shove and knock this whole thing out of my way? In fact, it's not a bad idea. If someone tries to come up, throw all this stuff at them. You could definitely turn this to your advantage. I can crouch, but I can't jump. Looks like I should be able to shimmy around this corner. So there must be something else I'm missing. This Claudia person was the founder of something. Roberto took over. Several people were involved, but some were part of a cult. Some were trying to steal money. Whoop. Oh, I triggered something. So do I get jump scared now or what? It's coming towards me. See, that's generally a bad sign. Just saying. You see, a normal person would have freaked out and run away by now. But I guess this guy is just not a normal person. Which then again... What? Alright, that just happened. Blom, 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 blom. Great, now I have to listen to dubstep. Oh good, that TV is on. Ugh, that reverberation is actually really annoying. That was definitely not there before. That couch was unobstructed. What? I'm back here again. Is this note still the same? Could you not? Lewis asked me to send you a letter as he won't be back for a few more weeks. I'd like to know your opinion. Yeah, so we're in the same room still. No one's home. No, no one's home. I'm not buying. Even if it's Girl Scout cookies. Let's see, I have a bucket. I have 2 buckets. I can use one of those as a shield. Well then. That went about as well as I figured it would. Well, I would say that I should have seen this coming, but, you know, horror protagonist. AM, like a month later. That symbol again. Oh, golly, I am slow, and I don't have my flashlight, so that's great. I have to hold run just like go at my walking speed now. So that's cool. Well, we're still on the 3rd floor. Music? I really hope that's not copyrighted. Worth a shot. Look at moon. Look at the moon. Look at the moon. I get the impression you want me to look at the moon. Can I do that out here? Seems like this would be the perfect place to do that kind of thing from. Ah, this is open now. Hi guys, don't mind me. Just doing my horror game thing. I'm looking at it. What's supposed to happen? Is this when I get jump scared or what? Oh, I was about to say something, but... yeah, I guess you guys took care of that. So, if that weird demon moon thing is supposed to only be visible to chosen ones, does that mean the camera's chosen? Just thinking out loud here. Oh, they're floating. I just realized that. Well, moral of the story, you're going to Brazil. By Scary Cube. So, that was the Building 71 incident. And that was pretty good. It had that investigative, found footage, something has gone terribly wrong here kind of vibe and aesthetic going for it, which is kind of cool. The thing that I really liked is that it didn't bother hitting me with cheap jump scares. It kind of just used the atmospheric tension to keep me on my toes in its own way. And it did its job really well. There was one or two moments where there were little tiny jumps, but overall, like, really solidly done stuff. I was impressed. Like, it didn't overstay its welcome. It got to the point. It told its story really tightly and concisely. I think you could easily build on this, like either a follow-up or a sequel or some kind of extension to the story, because it sounds like there was some dissension, there was some divide within the context of this cult. And I think really, like, there's a story to be told there where, like, maybe you team up with some member of the cult in order to bring the whole thing down or to save the people that you can still save. Like, really, really intriguing stuff here, so I was impressed. This was the Building 71 incident. As always, download in the description. This is the Hipster Snek, and I'm signing off for now.